Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm Jeffrey E. Berger, and you are watching Holistic Mental Fitness Series, where myself and Mupo Entertainment, who I'm very excited to be partnered with via Mupo TV, believes mental fitness is the new physical health. So before I actually bring on my very special guest, Kent Wood, to the stage, if I may, as a certified holistic mental wellness coach, I'm very humbled to be affiliated with the amazing group of humanitarian entrepreneurs who are aligned with the only holistic mental wellness company that is actually focusing on the microbiome. And many say, what's that? So actually, it's the gut brain heart axis that is really getting recognition in mainstream media today. And it's a science that's disrupting the health and wellness industry today, especially when it comes to mental health. So who out there hasn't really experienced stress, anxiety, depression, or even suicidal thoughts throughout their days on this lovely earth here? This interview series is very near and dear to my heart, as well as those who are willing to share their stories and open conversations from all areas about health and wellness to help people understand it's okay to talk about mental health these days, share experiences, and become informed about alternative options that are out there that are safe and work. We provide real solutions for real people who are serious about getting their physical and mental health from barely surviving to thriving again. And you know what? There is no physical health without mental wellness. They are actually two sides of the same coin, and they are vital for each other to coincide together and for our ability to be able to reach our peak potential in this one life that we get to live. And how we feel is not just in our head, it's also in our gut. And this is what we do best. So with that, I am going to break for one more quick commercial here. And this is about Mupo Entertainment. I'm really privileged and humbled to be part of this group of humanitarian entrepreneurs as well, because we're getting messages out to the bigger format and sharing our expertises and sharing our thoughts and wisdom about making this a better world. And this is an app that you can actually download on your iPhone or on Android. You can go to mupotv.com. Look at all these amazing people who are sharing their wisdom and their expertise. So when I come back, I'm going to have the man with the numbers, Kent Wood. Stay tuned. All right, we are back, and I have to the stage here Mr. Kent Wood. He comes to us this morning from Utah, Provo, Utah, and he is married to his wife Melanie, and they have 5 daughters and 5 grandchildren. So the 5 daughters are there, but he's got three grandsons and 2 granddaughters.
Two grandsons.
2 grandsons and 3 granddaughters. Okay, we got to get more of those guys in there under the Wood name there. So Kent is the Chief Financial Officer of the Holistic Mental Wellness Company. He's actually spent 30 years in his career doing auditing, consulting for, and leading some of the largest and most successful network marketing companies that are out there. And his functions and titles over the years have included Chief Financial Officer, Chief Operating Officer, President, Chief Executive Officer, and Chairman. And he has joined our Holistic Mental Wellness Company as the Chief Financial Officer in 2019. We are so blessed to have him on board. He is the man about town when it comes to numbers. And this is what we're going to be talking about today. And welcome to Season 2 of Holistic Mental Fitness Series, Kent Wood.
Jeffrey, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I'm excited to be talking with you today. So before I jump into the questions, share a little bit about who Kentwood is.
So, first of all, I'm a friend of Jeff Berger, and of anything that I can include in my bio, I I love our friendship. I love what you do with us, your leadership, Jeff, and that extends to the great field leadership that we have here at Amari. Being here 3 years, I have gotten to work with some of the most amazing people on the planet, and so for me, the team that we get to go to battle with every single day is why we get up and do it. And then the driver behind that is a family that embraces this industry, a family that embraces health and the difference that we can make. So it's a great combination. And my experiences have growing up as a little kid on a dairy farm to being able to go on international trips with you and other leaders. It's way beyond what I ever dreamt my career could include.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your kind words. I'm truly humbled. So let's dive right into this. Being with several amazing direct sales companies, what made you move over to the Holistic Mental Wellness Company?
So as an accountant, my initial thought, Jeff, went to the category itself, the business. What were we going to do? It was a category that was just starting to open up, that being mental wellness.
Right.
And Amari was the first mover, actually trademarking the line, the Mental Wellness Company. I realized the desperate need that the world had for mental wellness solutions, and we get to be that solution. But ultimately, after looking at it from purely a business or economic standpoint, ultimately the real decision in me joining the team here is that it was the people that I get to align with. I am so grateful with field leaders, Jeff, that are making a difference in the world. And I get to be a part of an ownership group and an executive team here that is incredibly special. For a team to come together and make it a priority to operationalize love throughout the entire organization is an indicator that we are doing things differently here.
That's awesome. Oh, perfectly said. That's incredible. And for the past couple of years, have had unprecedented results with regards not only with the company growth, but with what we are doing in the field. And our amazing and brilliant psychonutritionist psychonutritionist, Dr. Sean Talbot. And with that, can you share some of your insight to what you've experienced over the last few years to where we are really heading in the future?
The advantage of joining Clearback in 2019, Jeff, is we hadn't locked in the entire infrastructure or direction. We were still a nimble startup, I would refer to us as. But over the last 3 years, we've been able to really zero in the focus that is driving the growth that we're experiencing today, being more focused on what we need to provide, who we need to partner with to be able to drive the growth that is happening. In your question, you used the word unprecedented. And I truly believe what we are doing is unprecedented, but it's also it's happening at a time when just about all companies in the industry are retracting. And that's what makes what is going on right now that much more special. You and others who came in even before I got here laid an incredibly strong foundation to attract the people that are joining us today. And the results are what I would describe as ridiculous. If that's an official accounting or business term, I truly believe we're driving ridiculous results. Triple digit growth year over year. And we still have our convention coming up next month with 3 product launches, activities that are going to take the growth number that we're looking at right now and increase that by a significant factor between now and the end of the year. One stat that I would share that is particularly impressive to me is that our new business partner accounts this year, people just like yourself looking for home-based business solutions, is up 310% over last year.
Mm.
So a lot of times when we reference triple digit growth, it's doubling your business. It's 100% growth. Many of our metrics are way beyond just triple digit. 310% business partner growth is certainly one of the areas that I would point to. It also indicates how many people are looking for the right financial opportunity, and they're coming here to find that with us. One other element to the growth that has happened is it's been done during the supply chain challenges that all of us have experienced in every component of our buying behavior. It's much harder to keep product in stock than 3 to 5 years ago. And we have a team that has responded and minimized the impact of those challenges during a time of triple digit plus growth.
So yeah, that's absolutely amazing, and it shows with that triple digit growth. And let's really talk about this, because I've never really heard that this has happened in other direct sales companies. However, I could be wrong, because direct sales have been around for decades. But with that being said, being able to scale up and be able to provide the field with those necessary products has been outstanding. Have you experienced triple digits in the companies that you were associated with over the last 30 years?
I have, Jeff, and I appreciate you highlighting how rare it is. This is actually the fourth company that I've been with that has experienced what I would refer to as hockey stick growth. So it's a situation where you're going along, there's growth, you're having success, but then there becomes an inflection point where the company goes from growth to hyper growth. And that is where we are right now in this company. My career started with a company that we took into a multi-billion-dollar range in the early 1990s. Took it public, but it was a growth period where I got to learn the industry inside and out. From there, I joined an early stage company that, again, we took from about 60 million to 500 million annually within about 5 years. And then I left that and decided that I was going to be an entrepreneur, and started a number of companies over the last almost 20 years. The first company that I launched set industry growth records. And then in terms of the fastest company to get over 100 million in annual revenue, and we continued that growth. So I've been through it, started 2 other companies after that one that have made it into millions, hundreds of millions of dollars of revenue. So with that, now we're at Amare, where I've had the experience of seeing both the stress that kind of growth can put on a company, but also how to navigate through it and thrive in that stress. What we are in the middle of at Amare is nothing new to me. A lot has changed in the industry in the last 30 years. I recognize that, but the principles of growth and success are the exact same fundamentals that have driven these other companies to those type of, just absolutely mind-boggling growth numbers.
Sure.
So it comes down to, I would say, the right leadership and the right timing to create the magic of what we're experiencing in this very moment. The other thing with that timing is, historically, a lot of the rapid growth that I've been a part of has been a time when the entire industry was growing. I would attribute much of that to the rising tide lifts all ships theory. The fact that we are doing it here, and it is happening when seemingly everyone around us is stuck in neutral or even backsliding significantly, highlights the importance of our message today and the people gravitating to it.
That's incredible information, and thanks for sharing that, because what really excites me is the fact that you come from this industry with that knowledge and that experience, which is so important for companies that want to go global, which is where we are heading. And it has also, over the last couple of years, we have set the corporate executive staff who has had similar experience in global expansion. So we're really solidifying that foundation at the next level in regards to our exponential growth, if you will, that hockey stick growth that you mentioned earlier. So this is very, very exciting. And we definitely, with this triple growth, I say that we have a platform, a product line, a program that people are really looking for. And so, with that, I do want to, we talk about mental health, and mental health is, is the next $1 trillion industry. And coming away from the Global Wellness Institute, which is located in Miami, Florida, 2 years ago at their symposium, they had said that this is the next $1 trillion industry. Analysts started to provide this in articles and journals and newspapers. But one of the biggest things that I took away from was that they were looking for companies, innovative companies, that are developing solutions that are non-pharmaceutical, that are safe and work. And we are actually 4 to 5 years ahead of that paradigm shift, which I'm truly excited about and very humbled to be a part of this amazing group of entrepreneurs who are sending a special message, because mental health not only needs to be talked about, but we need to start talking about solutions. There's a lot of great groups out there. We're talking, bring it out, talk about your story, share your story, but let's also talk about solutions, because people are looking for solutions, because the solutions that are out there today are not working. So I want to just share this quick video clip about Happy Mind Pack. This is all about holistic indigenous plants that are helping us from a physical, mental, and an emotional perspective. And this is what we're all about. We're all about that body-brain biome and bringing those natural ancient Chinese wisdom as well as Ayurvedic medicines into the forefront here. Something I wouldn't dare to think I would be doing. And you run, keep your head up high. Suddenly, no solution. Okay, we are back. Whoops, let me do this. There we go. We are back. So we're kind of coming up to the final few minutes here of our interview series here. And we are, I'm really enjoying this talk with you, Kent, because you bring so much insight and some amazing statistics that you have come and grown from other companies, and it's just going to, and I think we're just getting started here. We talk about, we're in our 5th year here, but I think we're really just getting started, because there's so much more potential and educating the consumer out there. So, as well as other medical professionals, because we have more and more medical professionals who are coming on board because they resonate with what we have, and they want that next trend of health and wellness that's going to get their patients, clients, or customers up to that next level. So with that being said, I love this last question, because it really gives insight to the person who I'm interviewing to share something from their heart. If there were there will be somebody out there. I'm getting away from if there were somebody. There is somebody out there who is looking for that one nugget of information that will get them to the next level, because they're looking for that hope. what would you share with them today before we leave our conversation?
Well, Jeff, I have loved being with you, and I appreciate, your entire focus is helping people level up, increase their performance. And for some people, it's getting someone from, and I know as a certified mental wellness coach, some people need to go from a 2 to a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Other people you're able to take from a 6 to an 8 or a 9 or a 10.
Right.
And it's identifying what does each individual need in order to thrive. My message in terms of driving hope within the world, and the world desperately needs it. Number one is to believe in your personal vision. Have conviction in what you're trying to do. I can assure you that there are going to be ups and downs.
Yeah.
There will be days when you are tempted to change your vision. And I would, with every fiber of my being, I would encourage you to stay strong in pursuing that vision, because it's going through those challenging times that are actually going to connect you with the people that you need to impact as part of your vision and mission. One of my good friends, Chad Lewis, an all-pro tight end with the Philadelphia Eagles probably 15 years ago, wrote a book with the title Surround Yourself with Greatness. And I have borrowed his statement as one of my own personal mantras, that I want to surround myself with greatness, and I encourage you to do the same. The impact that great people can have on every aspect of our life cannot be overstated. I would encourage you to look for the greatest possible people in business, in their family lives, in their communities. As you build those relationships with the best possible people, you're going to have access to their performance, their network, the influence that they can have. And as a result, your performance, your network, your family will improve. You will see improvements in every element. And then I would lastly just remind you to have confidence. You are good enough to win big with us. You are good enough to accomplish the dreams that you woke up with this morning.
I couldn't have said it that perfect. That is just outstanding, and you really set vision. And I hope that those who are looking will take those words to heart and really do a deep dive into themselves first, but then also those individuals who they are associated with, whether it's family, friends, or even new people that they meet. This is such an empowered mission that we have, leading the global holistic mental wellness revolution with purpose. And we are all about love, integrity, innovation, service, and humility, which I pride myself on standing ground with our core values, leading this amazing program that we have that is being offered. So thank you for sharing those words with us. And again, this is the Holistic Mental Fitness Series. And what is mental wellness? It's everything. Okay. And so with that, we hope you found value from Kent's words of wisdoms today. And with that, I want to just introduce my next guest is going to be Oliver Dibble next week. He is the Executive Vice President of Global Field Development. And he is going to be coming on board with some really great insights to what is the field doing, and how are we getting the message out there from our proven systems and our programs and all of the tools that are available to those who decide that they want to join this holistic mental wellness revolution. So that is going to be 1 week from today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's going to be Oliver Dibble. And I want to thank Ken Wood, who took 30 minutes out of his work time today, because we have a lot of great things happening. Tomorrow, I'm just going to plant a seed. Tomorrow, there is going to be a press release in regards to the Holistic Mental Wellness Company, which is Amari Global. And I will be sharing that as soon as it comes out. I'm waiting with bated breath And lastly, I believe we all should be living an abundance and optimum wellness physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Finances today is the number one stress for most people out there. And remember, mental fitness is the new physical health. Thanks for joining. See you on the inside next time.